there, this is in review of March the 7th, and I request that you view these as paintings as I was requested to. Spawned from a mountain cataract, the long river surges to the sea. Its torrents savage its indigenous bed, yet one blade of rock twists it tightly. Angry waves plow stone furrows into a maze, and boats find it difficult to maneuver in this. From this point, one man held off an entire army, and poets found inspiration amongst the nest of eagles. Along the river is a narrow cliff. The space for the river must narrow dramatically at this point, and the river will back up. Sort of a tunneling effect. It will back up into a large bay before it has to plunge into its difficult passage. Rocks underneath are treacherous, and even today boats find it difficult along these kinds of stretches. Imagine at the crown of the cliff is a temple honoring ancient, important men of those times. There are numerous historical events that take place in these formations. In medieval times, a famous strategist would defeat a larger army with a lot less force. Later, poets found inspiration from the high view overlooking the river and the mountains. And in more recent times, high cliffs will serve as a headquarters for warlords. There are places in nature that can give people great power, but the character of the individuals determine whether this power is used for war or for peace. It is not enough to struggle for vantage points. Position must be used with wisdom. So that was the first half of March the 7th, and this is the second half. Dawn is the shimmering of a horizon, and dusk is the settling of the sky. Dawn and dusk together represent a measurement of the day. When the sun rises, the moon sets. When the moon rises, the sun sets. This represents the cycle of existence. For without such alternation, the power of the universe could not be generated. And when the sun reaches its zenith, it will inevitably begin its descent towards nadir. All events, including our own plans and activities, follow the same pattern. It is wisdom to know the cycles of life, and any particular circumstance that we are involved with sits somewhere on that curve. If we want to perpetuate something, we should join it to new growth and to compound our progress. If we want to destroy something, we must only lead it to its extreme, for all things decline after their zenith. All too often, people express uncertainty about where they stand in life. It's important to examine both the short and the long range. If you want to go far in a decade, you have to go far each year. If you want to go far each year, you have to make sure that you do something significant each day. Use the cycles of life to establish a measure of your life, and then arrange your plans according to the units that you've chosen. In that case, there will be no fear of not knowing your own progress. So, bye. Hope to see you next time.